In today's video, I'm gonna give you 3 simple steps that can help you take your physique from this to this. And we're starting right now. Hey guys, for today's video, what I wanna do is I wanna take you back to the beginning steps. The beginning steps of when I decided I wanted to stop looking like this guy, and I decided I wanted to start looking like the guy you see on the screen right now. You see, having the physique that I was after was something I thought about for a long time. And I took small steps along the way. I started lifting weights and doing these things, but I didn't put it all together for a few years. So I'm gonna give you guys the 3 things that it takes to put it all together so you can have the physique that you're after. And the question I got today comes from my Instagram direct message. So if you go to my Instagram direct message, I'll answer your questions there, or I'll make a video on topics such as this, which I think can have a bigger reach. Now, who am I? I'm a coach. I've been coaching for over a decade. I've been lifting weights for over 25 years. I've gone back to school to understand exercise, science, and physiology. But most of all, I understand the psychology of getting lean, of how to change your life for the better. I also run a transformation challenge where we give away $50,000 that starts January 15th. This is our 3rd year doing it, and I'm hoping you guys can take part. We give out meal plans, training programs, and also offer a support group. But for today's question, I'm gonna explain a little bit about the 3 things you need to do to start your journey. Hi, Paul. I'm 240 pounds, 109 kilograms at the moment. I'm 6'2", 187 centimeters. My scale thinks I'm above 27% body fat. Where do I start? Thanks a lot. A lot of people will tell you that the journey to reaching the physique of your goals is in the kitchen, right? Everyone should start in the kitchen. But to be honest, that's not where I believe the journey should start, because we all already eat food. We all already do that. But what we don't already do is resistance train. Nothing is going to have more of an impact on your body than resistance training. Nothing is going to change your physique more significantly than adding lean body mass, literally changing the shape of your body. It's also going to give you the confidence to start losing some body fat. So based on the fact that you're 240 pounds at 6'2", I don't know at 27% body fat if you've actually been doing some resistance training. So what I'd like to do is give you guys a free guide to training. That is step 1. Step 1 is to find the time, create the time, make yourself a priority at least 3 to 5 times a week where you go to the gym and you do some training. Now, I have a free beginner's guide that you can download. The purpose of this beginner's guide is to just give you a fresh start. Diet, training, cardio. I just explained to you what's gonna happen in this video. My 3 tips, my 3 things to get started. We're gonna start with the training, because if you find a passion for lifting, it's not only gonna change your body for the better, it's gonna change your mind. And a lot of people focus on the extrinsic qualities of someone that works out. But I'm telling you, the intrinsic qualities of myself since I started resistance training, and the people that I spend my time with that have a passion around body composition improvement, also have better lives. They take themselves more seriously. They know how to apply their goal setting to all areas of their life. It's not just the physiology that matters. We have to pay attention to our psychology. And for that reason, for the first step, you gotta find your way into the gym to do some resistance training. Step 2 of the process of reaching your physique goals is obviously now going to get into our dietary habits, okay? So let's go to your fridge, right? Let's go into your kitchen. Let's see what it is that you put in your mouth every single day. What kind of supplements are you taking? What are you doing with your daily habits? I don't like there to be a lot of pressure when we start the process of tracking our nutrition. All you need to do is download an app. The app that I currently recommend is called Fat Secret. It's free of charge, and you just start to keep an accountability of the calories that you're taking in. That's all. Don't put any pressure on yourself. If you like to go out to eat, continue to go out to eat, but look up the nutritional values for the things that you're eating, start plugging them in. If you're not getting enough protein in the day, well, that's where supplementation comes in, okay? That's where something like a protein powder can really help you. But don't over-index on the supplementation when you're starting. First, focus on the basics. How much protein, how much carbs, how much fat are you taking in? Are you within the ranges that are gonna allow you to change your physique for the better? And if you're not, you simply start to make some small adjustments along the way, fine tuning. Now, if you have no idea what macronutrients are, what protein, carbs, and fats are, or what you should be hitting, well, again, I have a free resource for you guys. That's what I love about this channel and this community that you guys have been creating. Comment below if you've tried out the free macro calculator. I'll put it here on the screen so you can kind of just get an idea what it does. I'll also put a link to it below, but literally you just go there and fill out some information. It's going to give you a breakdown of how much protein, carbs, and fats you should be having a day. It's also going to help you if you want to break your day up into meals, 2, 3, 4, 5 meals, however you want to break it up. It's going to give you a bunch of options, high protein, low protein, these kind of things, but it's going to give you some ideas. You can compare that to what you're currently doing, okay? So now, we're in the gym, we're doing great work in the gym. We're in the kitchen, we're paying attention to our nutrition. What is the third piece of the puzzle that is missing? Well, the final piece to the puzzle is something that I kind of avoided early on in my fitness career. You see, I was so focused on being a good bro, lifting weights, eating a ton of food, doing my bulking, that I really didn't pay attention to cardio. You see, early on in my career of lifting weights, I was so focused on putting on muscle that along with that muscle, I put on a lot of body fat. Was it right? Was it wrong? Who knows? But if you're interested in losing body fat, I would be focused on your daily activity. Now, the treadmill, like I have here in the gym, is just a form of activity that's very easy for me to do. You need to make this journey as easy on yourself as possible. You need to set up your routine so it is not hard to do. My first piece of advice would be to simply wake up every morning before you start your day and go for a walk. 30 minutes, an hour, whatever it might be. Those daily steps, that movement allows you to create a caloric deficit without having to get super restrictive with the diet right away. I've also come to learn that calorie restriction is not the best way to get shredded. It's a combination of restricting your calories enough so that you can elicit a fat loss or something. It's a combination of restricting calories and eating the right foods so that you can create a deficit while also continuing to perform your daily tasks. You do not need to be eating so few calories that you have no energy. Our bodies will begin to conserve energy the minute we start to restrict calories too much. So, why do I love cardio? Because cardiovascular exercise is good for us. It's not just simply about fat loss, okay? There are some other benefits to cardiovascular exercise or just movement in general. It can be great for our mental health. Remember, I said this is partly about psychology, not just physiology. I also feel it helps in reducing inflammation. It improves recovery. It improves digestion. There's also some great research around taking a walk after you eat. Well, if you move throughout the day, then you probably don't have this issue. But if you are a sedentary individual by nature, simply starting to move more is going to allow your body to lose weight. Now, how fast we lose body fat, I've done those videos, okay? Don't try to lose body fat too quickly. The goal should be to lose body fat each week in a manner that allows us to be productive, not only in the gym with our exercises, but also outside of the gym. Do not shut yourself off from the world to lose a few pounds, because when you go back into that world, you're gonna put that weight on plus some. So my free guide is going to give you all of this, okay? And the purpose here is just to get you started, just to give you that nudge. And I promise you, once you start to lose 3 pounds, 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 15 pounds, the momentum will build. You'll have different questions. And when you do, come back, because I've got those answers too. I'll get off to a great start, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.